Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ade and I'm the veteran arcade soldier, and I'm here today with the breaking news that a new appointment has been made at Liverpool FC. Andoni Iraola, the former Bournemouth manager who guided the Cherries to sixth place in the Premier League this just past season, is now the new head coach at Anfield. So with this exciting new appointment, I want to do a small deep dive video into a little bit of the achievements of this man and why Liverpool have taken a plunge to take him on as their new manager. All right, so Andoni Iraola is a 43-year-old Spaniard who has had a long, illustrious career playing the game at a very high level, La Liga. He played over 400 games for Athletic Bilbao between 2003 and 2015. Representing Spain at all levels, so this man knows exactly what he's doing on the pitch. He is actually a very decent and decorated right back, having a very successful and long career before trying out pastures new in the American MLS as well. Right, so his major achievement as a manager has really been this season, like I said, guiding Bournemouth to a sixth place finish. He's also, in his first job, he took over AEK Larnaca and won them his first trophy, which was the Cypriot Super Cup. So basically that's the equivalent of the Community Shield. So obviously not a major trophy, but it's still a trophy is a trophy, and he's guided him to that. That then saw him go on to manage Mirandes and then Rayo Vallecano in La Liga before getting his job with the Cherries. Now, his main strengths and attributes as a manager is that he was kind of managed at one point in his career under the tutelage of Marcelo Bielsa, the very famous attacking Argentinian manager who is known for complete high lines, literally at your throat football. And these are the philosophies that Andoni Iraola has taken forward in his managerial career. So Bournemouth play a very, very fast-flowing in-your-face attacking style. We've seen that many times this season, beginning with the first game of the season just gone, where he brought Bournemouth to Anfield. They went 2-0 down, but then carved their way back through Liverpool's midfield, making that non-existent press that Arne Slot seemed to kind of preside over. Bournemouth coming back to 2-2 and probably should have really, if anything, gone on to win the game before suffering a few late sucker punches at the end of the match, going down 4-2 at Anfield. But that was one of the key moments where he kind of stood out for me, where this man was really coming to the fore as a manager in the Premier League. On another notable note, at the back end, so the second half of this Premier League season just gone, Iraola guided Bournemouth to just only one defeat in his last 19 games, which is absolutely an incredible achievement for a club the size of Bournemouth. Letting them finish, or taking them to finish in sixth place. And if not for Liverpool messing up the finish at the end, Bournemouth, if Liverpool had finished in fourth place, nudging Villa down into fifth, Bournemouth would have qualified for the Champions League. So we're talking about a manager here that can get the very best out of a limited squad, per se, not to be disparaging to the Bournemouth squad, but it is a small provincial kind of club. So for Bournemouth to finish sixth in the Premier League with the budget they're on is absolutely phenomenal work. Right, so we've talked about the football that Iraola plays. Like I said, fast-flowing, attacking football, which is something that the Kop and Anfield have been baying for since we've been put up with the mediocre, slow, boring side-to-side football that Arne Slot has served up all season. So not only does he play great football, not only can he get a lot out of his squad, this is a manager who has lost literally star after star after star every transfer window since being there. So notable sells that have happened are very own Milos Kerkez, who we bought off of Bournemouth in the summer. So he's lost his left back there. He lost Zabani. He lost Huijsen to Real Madrid. Zabani went to PSG for big money. Huijsen to Real Madrid, big money. Lost loads of other great players, including a big one this season during the winter window. Semenyo, one of the star players of the season, who was ripping up trees for Bournemouth most of the season. He lost him midway through the season to Manchester City. But yet, he can still squeeze enough juice out of the grape to get them to sixth place. So very impressive in that respect. In terms of young players, he develops young players very well. We see the rise of Krupi, who is an absolute superstar in the making at Bournemouth, the young striker, French player. And also Alex Scott, an emerging British talent, using him in the base of his midfield. So this is a man that can develop young players as well. So all in all, I'm very excited about this appointment, and I'm hoping it's going to lead Liverpool into a bright new future, and at the very least, at least get us to start enjoying our football again. Once the season kicks off, pre-season gets going, and hopefully he can manage the squad, the new players coming in, and obviously with a fast-flowing and at your kind of in your face approach to football, hopefully he can keep players fit and healthy. But that is all to be determined. Right, so on that note, I'd love to hear in the comment section what you think of this appointment. Let me know. Is this the right man to take the Liverpool forward? Do you feel we could have maybe done better? Or is this maybe a step too far for Andoni Iraola at this point in his career? Should he have maybe taken another job, proven himself there before giving one of the elite jobs in world football? So I'd like to hear in the comment section, so please let me know. Another small bit of news that is just breaking today as well is the sad announcement that Kevin Keegan, a former Liverpool player and basically one of England's greatest ever players. This is a man who represented Liverpool, Newcastle, Southampton with distinction, winning the Ballon d'Or twice. One of the only 4 men to win the Ballon d'Or twice. This is literally one of England's greatest ever superstar footballers. Sadly, he's been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, which is now basically approaching the terminal stage, unless obviously miracles happen. So wishing all the best to Kevin Keegan and his family. And on that note, I'll be wrapping up the video. And like I said, please do drop a like on the video if you like content such as this and you'd like to support me on my journey. I'd really appreciate a subscribe as well. So on that note, my name is Ade. I'm the veteran arcade soldier, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you and take care.